Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ernesta. If today is your first time, you're welcome, and if you've been part of this family, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos and God bless you. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please hit the red button and belong to this family. It is a good place to be. Stop here and God will bless you. Thumbs up for me and kind of, leave me comment. Let us chat at the comment section as well, and hit the bell so that each time I upload you get notified straight on. Today I'm gonna go to, I did a video yesterday which I kind of got few calls. When I mean few, it was over 10 or over 15 people called me. And why it's so strange is that some people, it's not strange in that sense. Some people called me that are not part of this that are not subscribed to me. And because I asked them, so they told me they are not subscribed to me, and they got my number from Ernesta's Facebook. I don't even know that Facebook, to be honest with you. I'm not so much active there yet, which I will try, because I was so busy trying to put things together. I've not been able to kind of keep up with everything yet, which I will. But they went there, they kind of got my number, and they kind of chatted me up. We kind of, and they asked me about 3 things that I said yesterday that I should clarify it to them, and which we talked. And for those who I kind of know that called me, and to be honest with you, I was like, wow, this is really going so everyone wants to like change their financial situation in the next 6 months, and I'm grateful to God and I'm happy for you guys. So, and I pray that God will crown you with the goodness of his mercies in the name of Jesus. So I'm going to go through those 3 things again. This time I'm going to just explain them what I meant. Unlike yesterday, I just mentioned them. So I'm going to explain them properly, because you might not call me and you may be like them. They called me to clarify things, which they are glad they did. And so I thought I'd bring it to as many as I hear that are not going to call me or will still call me. This does not mean you should not call me. Call me if you need to, and we can talk about it, and we can, help each other as well. I will need you and you will need me. So let us be there for each other. So I'm going to go straight to it today. Yesterday I talked about 2 businesses you can do, investment and property. And the property one was where the question was coming from. I talked about having money, or having time, or having contact. These 3 things I said, they are must, like it's a must that you should have one of them when you are going into property business. So it's not like you should have the whole wide world before you go into property business, or have the knowledge of property before you go into it. No, once you have one of these 3, you can go ahead to do your property business. And what they wanted to know is that what I meant by those 3 things. I'm going to start from the money part. With money, you can do any business you want to do. And when you have a lot of money, you want to kind of invest your money into something to get profit back, to get, if as much profit as you want, you can get, you want it, to come in. So, and most times with this loads of money, you are into other businesses already, and you don't have time to be going after every other business. So you are held up in one business, and probably you will still want to invest in something. So, but you have interest in property and you don't have the time to go after it. Like you could invest your money, but you don't have the time to do any of those things. So you are the one with the money. And then second person is the one with the time, which they call them sourcers, those who source property, who go, they know the landlords or the landlady or the developers or the agent that has the property that they want to sell. They go around to have that contact with these people, and they know what to do and everything. So they are the sourcers. Those are the ones with the time. So sourcers are the ones with the time. They can go around and find whatever they want to find when it's property to kind of bring their clients to it. They will do that. And then I talked about the contact. Those with contacts, they are not going into property directly because they don't have the time. They don't have this time. They don't have this money, but they know the person that has money, that is investing money in businesses. So they know them. And if you think that property way is for you, that you want to kind of make money from it, but you don't have the time, and you don't have the money, but you know people who has got money, like millionaires or people with money. Anyway, you know people with money and they are business minded people. You can decide to use your time, your spare time, to make money as well. You look for sourcer, you that know the people with money, you look for sourcers, and when you get a sourcer, you tell them, okay, look, I know you source for property, and I know someone who has money to invest, and I know he might want to invest in property. If I bring you two together, what are you going to give me there? So the person with contact can decide to be a sourcer, and he can decide to invest as well. But I just want to kind of separate them and to explain them like that. So it doesn't mean that because you have contact, you cannot source property and kind of go into it. You know, you can do all these three, but in the absence of you not having these three, you should have one at least. Then the person, the sourcer, now you agree with the sourcer and you connect the sourcer with the investor. And the investor, and when they finish the business, make sure you document these things well, otherwise, you know, they will coin you off. I know. So you know, as the business is going, you have your cut from them too. You're going to have your cut, and you start putting your money on the side. If you don't want to be a property tycoon and you just want to be doing this to get your, you know, your money on the side, you can continue with your contacts and keep searching for people with money and having loads of contacts and kind of giving businesses to the sourcers and bringing them together and helping the investors too, you know, making their job easy for them, because they have the money but they don't have time to go around looking for all these people. So you are the one with this contact, and you are the one that is bringing the sourcers to them. It may not be only property, it could be any business. This is how you should go about it. If you don't have the money to invest in that thing yet, try and be one of these three. Be either sourcer and or contact, someone with contact, and that way you can get those with money to invest, and you get your cut as well. So that was what I was talking about yesterday. I hope I am able to kind of explain it properly for to you guys. And being a sourcer, to be honest with you, the lady I met, she has been sourcing for, she's a property person now, and she's up there with lots of property. But she told me she started from sourcing. She started sourcing for people when she had no money. She was doing her normal job, but she was sourcing property and getting buyers to kind of come and buy. And she had people who know people want to invest, and they will bring her business and they will have a cut that way. That things were going that way for her until she started investing herself, and that was how she started her own business. But she still sources today, even though she's so, you know, she's gone so far in property, but she still sources. She said she still sources because when she sees the one that she knows that she will make a lot of money from, even if it's little, she will bring people together to invest in it, and she still gets her own cut, and that is all she does now. So another thing I'll tell you is that try and get, if you want to go into anything to do with property, try and get agents, like estate agents, and go there and shadow them for a few weeks and get to know what it is like in there. And you can get so many ideas, things that you would think is not necessary. You will learn it there that they are quite helpful. Go and shadow them and spend a few weeks with them and come out having the knowledge to go into it. It's not like it's necessary, but to be honest, it's a plus for you. If you don't go into shadowing them, you are still going to be able to do what you're doing. And another thing I stressed on yesterday is that please make sure these things are documented. Don't just do it by word of mouth. Document them. Pay a lawyer, a solicitor, to kind of document something for you that you all will agree on. Have an agreement and have it signed by you guys. If it is between you three or between 2 to 2, I don't know how it's going to go, but let it be known and documented. That way you're not going to be, you know, they're not going to go behind you to do what they have to do and cut you off. And another thing, you could register with ombudsman, property ombudsman. Those ones, they regulate. They have ombudsman as for any other thing, but they have a property ombudsman. Register with them. Get yourself, you know, if you register with them, they'll tell you what you need in that kind of situation, the kind of agreement you need. They will give you all the information, and you can have that agreement. As you're going to see them, you take it with you, and you guys can agree and sign them, and then business began. Don't just let your contact to anyone without having a proper agreement signed, and don't let your SOSA to any investor without your agreement being signed. So please cover your back so that tomorrow you will not have to regret your action. That is that for that. And another thing you could do in property, again, that I kind of know, I found out, is that you could you know, like people from overseas that want to buy houses where you are, wherever you are, you can help them to kind of sort for them, and then manage their property for them while they are away. They can trust you to manage the property for them, and they will be paying you too for managing that property for them as well, and it's a plus for you. So, and some, they have estate, they have plenty, lots of property, but they cannot manage it. They will tell you to manage it for them, and you can manage all their property for them, and they will pay you. Like I said, all these things, document them. Don't just go into business with the word of mouth. Document everything. Pay the lawyers, the solicitors to do these things for you, so that you will not have problem in future, because when you try to save money, you lose everything. So document them, and you will see everything will go well for you. And I'm not going to go further. I'm going to bring you the things I'm going to be doing is that, if like I said to most of them that called me yesterday, if they find anything they want to do, or they want to kind of view any house and all, if they will let me you know, like film it, and for people to see that it's possible to do some things, I will be grateful. And if it is me that is going to go into it, or it is me that is going to view or something, I will let you know as well, so that you can, you know, see that you can do something with your time, or your life, or your money, or your contacts, and get something out of it. So I'm going to stop here. I hope I've kind of, you know, shed light into this whole thing. I'm not sure, but whatever happened, like I said, you can always call. And another thing you should do is that there's this thing you should get from the bank, because most times you call the agent to go, you tell them you want to buy the house, or you want to weigh the house. They kind of look at you, and they don't, sometimes they don't give you an appointment, or they don't answer you, or sometimes they just, you know, kind of shove you on the side, because they don't believe that you will be able to go ahead with it. But if you have your, is it agreement in principle is called, I can't remember exactly, but I think it's agreement in principle. Check it out. I'm not 100% sure of that now. If you have that with you, because I kind of I've seen that happen few times so in the past, so until I got to know that you need to have the agreement in principle, I think so, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but there's this agreement in principle, something is called. You need to have it. Once you have it, and you call them and you tell them you saw something, before you start talking to them, so that you can get all their attention to listen to you properly. I know it shouldn't be so, but at the end of the day, you want this thing, so go about it with all force and get it. Tell them, I have my agreement in principle. I can't remember if that is what it's called. I have it. And once you mention that thing, they will know that for you to go that far to get that one, then you are serious. They will listen to you. They will take you to any house, wherever the house is. They will book you an appointment to go and view the house. So make sure you do things properly, otherwise you'll be going around in cycle for a long time before things will start working for you. So, and like I said, time is money, so don't waste your time doing things that are not going to bring you anything. Yes, put your time to something that you'll gain something from. And this is what yesterday video and today video is all about. And I want to say sorry to those that emailed me that I did not respond to it. I'm sorry, because I was so held up with the things I was doing. I was not checking my email. By the time I looked at my email, it was thousands of emails, and going around them and kind of try to check them is taking me time. I'll get to yours. I'm trying to clean the whole, you know, to clean all the outstanding email this weekend. And if I get through with them, then I might get to yours, and I would and I'm grateful that you called me, you got my number and you called me. That means you really needed me to have answered you since. I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna be checking my emails now. Make time for my emails, and please call me. For the call, you will get me right there. As long as you call between 9 and 6, you will get me right there, and you won't have to wait. Try it. And I know it's expensive for those who are outside. You can use WhatsApp as well to call me, because the number is on WhatsApp as well, or just text me on WhatsApp or Messenger. Text me on Messenger. I will definitely see the notification, and I'll go there straight and kind of get back to you as well. I'm so sorry again, and thank you for following me, and thank you for everything, and I will see you in my next video. We'll continue from, I hope this will be, you know, I will not have to come and talk about this property tomorrow, that I'll be able to go back to something else. But if I have to, I will, because it's the end of the month and we need to get some things started in the first day of, from the first day of July onwards, so that the 6 months will be intact. So I'm open to any question or anything you want me to talk about when it comes to this. I will. The ones I don't know, I will ask and I'll give it to you. Trust me, I'll ask. I'll go and find out and tell you the accurate thing to do in things like that. And another thing is that developers, I didn't tell you that developers, you can go to them before they start building the houses, and you can agree to pay your money. And when the house is sold, if you don't want to live there, if the house is sold, when it's done, you can get your cut from there as well. So remember, or if you decide to rent it for 6 months before you sell it, it's up to you. So you can still make money. So look out for developers as well. Have deals with them, and you'll get a deal for yourself. You get your mortgage, you pay for the house before they start building, and when it's done, you get your house, you sell it and get the whatever amount will be on top when it's done. Or you rent it out and sell it in 6 months or in 1 year, and you make some money as well. You know, it's like free money. So please, all these things, think about it. Yes, I'm bringing you this one because I want your next 6 months to be fruitful. Guys, this video is going too fast. That is why I'm trying to put everything in, because I know you need all this information. And look after yourself. Have a beautiful weekend, and God bless you all. And I'll see you again in my next video tomorrow by God's grace. Bye.